What the hell is the deal with Erika Kirk? Is it just me, or is something about this woman just creepy and just off? I mean, this whole thing is just, I don't know. It's twisted. Yeah, she how long did she mourn exactly? I'm coming across a lot of criticisms of her lately. I came across one this morning. Let me read this. Um, Selling Sunset alum Christine Quinn has harsh words for Erika Kirk. Now, I don't know who Christine Quinn is. I don't know what the hell Selling Sunset is. Is it a TV show? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I guess she's some sort of celebrity. She wrote, apparently on Twitter, she wrote this. She wrote, Erika Kirk be everywhere, but with her kids. A valid criticism, right? I mean, I see this woman everywhere. I don't even watch these platforms, like Fox News, where apparently she lives. I don't know. Does she have a bedroom there? I mean, for as much time as she spends apparently on Fox News, it would make more sense for her just to live there rather than have to go home. Anyway, someone posted, I'm reading from an article here, but someone responded to Christine Quinn and said, those kids are just accessories and props at this point, while she preaches family values and drapes herself on the arms of people who do the exact opposite. Of course, that's a good point, which goes to all this phony Christianity that you see on the right. I mean, these people are the exact opposite of what Christians are supposed to be. Isn't the whole purpose, the whole point of Christianity to follow the teachings of Jesus Christ? I mean, what do you see when you look at MAGA and you listen to these friggin' people? See what they do, see what they say, the vile hate that comes from them. How is that Christ-like in any way? They're the exact opposite, pretty much, of everything Jesus taught. But anyway, so a good point there from whoever the hell Christine Quinn is. Then I have this other article here. Erika Kirk claps back at accusations about her public grieving. I don't know that I would call it grieving. I don't see much grieving. I see some pretend grieving. I see phony tears, which I saw from like the beginning. This woman, to me, I never saw genuine grieving. Remember that sick video that she took of herself just days after her husband was murdered? Video of her, brushing his lifeless hand in the casket with those gaudy fucking rings she had everywhere. How can she do anything with those things? I mean, she must have 5 pounds of gold on her hand. And her fingers are must be constantly separated because those fucking things are huge. Anyway, I never really saw much public grieving, but all I see is this woman desperate for attention. And these MAGAs will tell you that you're not allowed to criticize her. Who are you? You don't know how people grieve. People grieve in their own way. Well, that's true if they're actually grieving. I don't see grieving. I see someone who is obsessed with the limelight. Someone who is just desperate for the attention. Like I said, she practically lives on Fox News. She can't stop being interviewed. I see her on podcasts. I see the fundraising emails. I don't see a grieving widow. But going back to these comments here from this Christine Quinn and whoever responded to her there on Twitter, what about the kids? She has kids. She can't possibly be spending much time with them. I mean, their father was murdered, and yet their mother seems more interested in doing Fox News appearances than spending time with them. I don't know. How can you not notice this stuff? And as for these friggin' MAGAs who tell us we're not allowed to criticize her in any way, screw that. She injects herself into the political arena. She can't keep herself out of it. If you are going to go and make yourself public, if you're going to go on Fox News, if you're going to do all of this stuff, well, then you're fair game for criticism. You want to be a grieving widow? You want to say, hey, respect my privacy? Then go try to be private. She's doing the exact opposite. So fuck that. She's fair game for criticism. But what else is so off-putting to me is her husband, who she professes to have loved so deeply, just gets murdered. And when I look at her interacting with people, men, I see it looks to me like this woman is damn near throwing herself, flirting with like every man she comes in contact with. Did you see these hugs? She hugs every guy, these long, prolonged hugs where she rubs their back and then plays with their hair. She runs her fingers through their hair. Remember with J.D. Vance? That's some weird ass shit, right? I still think that J.D. is going to dump Usha. Or, I hope this doesn't happen, but, you know, Usha, you might be in danger of being Epsteined. I'm just saying. J.D. Vance is shameless in his ambition. Always has been. Wants to be president desperately. He needs the Republican nomination to become president. And that's not going to be a cakewalk for him. I don't think he's going to get it. If you want my prediction, I doubt he's going to be the Republican nominee. But he's certainly one of the top tier candidates at this point. But if he wants to give himself the best chance of securing the Republican nomination for president, what do you think would be better for him? Running as the husband of Usha? Usha. In a Republican primary, your wife's name is Usha, and she's brown. Not a good look for Republicans. Or the lily white blonde, damn near sainted Erika Kirk. That's a no-brainer. Erika Kirk would be much better for him in trying to secure the Republican nomination for president. And do you doubt for a moment that Erika Kirk would love to be married to the vice president who might be president? Look at this woman. She cannot get enough of the attention. She would eat that shit up. So that, you know, that's still my prediction. Before the Republican nomination process begins, before the primaries begin in earnest, I think we're going to see Usha kicked to the curb or somehow out of the picture, and Erika Kirk on his arm. That's what I think is going to happen. But the whole thing is just, I don't know, it's sick. Something about her is just so phony. I mean, she could not be more phony. But the whole thing is just sick and off-putting, and something's just not right. There's something wrong with this woman. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know.